Hello, friends, and welcome back to another calm and cozy episode of Speaking Friendly. I'm Luna, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. Make yourself comfortable, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, because today we're talking about something funny, something painful, and something everyone has experienced at least once in their lives. A really, really bad holiday.
And I'm Nima. Thank you for joining us again. Oh yes, the kind of holiday where nothing goes right, where everything you planned goes upside down, where you look back and think, wow, that trip really changed me. We talk a lot about positive topics, but today we're going to keep it real, because sometimes the worst holiday becomes the best story.
Exactly. And talking about our worst holiday also gives you so many useful English phrases. So Nima, tell us, what was your worst holiday?
Luna, I have one. And even today, when I think about it, I feel tired. So, a few years ago, I decided to take a small trip to the beach. I wanted peace, sunshine, the sound of waves, maybe a nice drink, the whole relaxing package. But the moment I arrived, the weather changed. Instead of sunshine, I got one thing: heavy rain. Not normal rain. I'm talking about drenched in 3 seconds kind of rain.
Oh no!
It gets worse. I had booked a very cheap hotel because I wanted to save money. But when I opened the door to my room, I saw water on the floor because the roof was leaking. And the room smelled like someone forgot to open a window for 10 years straight.
That already sounds like the worst holiday.
That's not even the worst part. I tried to take a shower to relax, but there was no hot water, just freezing cold water. So I told myself, okay, Nima, don't panic. Just go outside and get some food. I walked for 20 minutes in the rain trying to find a restaurant. Finally, I found one, and guess what? It was closed. Every single place I wanted to eat at was closed because it was Monday.
Oh, the legendary everything is closed on Mondays disaster.
Exactly. So I ended up buying a small sandwich from a grocery store and eating it in my wet clothes. I felt like a sad movie character.
Poor Nima.
And when I walked back to the hotel, right in front of the entrance, a car drove through a puddle and splashed water all over me. That moment, I just stood there like, yep, this is my life now. This sounds like a comedy movie, but not the good kind. It was the longest, coldest, and wettest holiday of my life. I stayed one night and went home the next morning because I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay, I feel so much better about my worst holiday now because mine was bad, but not that bad.
Oh, I need to hear yours now.
All right, so a few years ago, I planned a weekend trip with a friend. We wanted to go hiking in the mountains. The place looked beautiful in the photos. Green hills, small rivers, fresh air. Perfect. We packed everything. Snacks, water, a camera, warm clothes. Except one thing. A map.
Luna, please don't tell me you got lost.
Oh yes, we got extremely lost. At first, it was fun. We were laughing, taking pictures, singing songs while walking. But then we realized the trail markers disappeared. The path looked unfamiliar, and the sun was slowly going down. We kept walking, and everything started to look the same. Trees, rocks, more trees. I remember telling my friend, stay calm, but inside my brain, I was screaming. That is honestly terrifying. Finally, after almost 3 hours of walking completely in the wrong direction, we heard water, a small river. We followed it and eventually found the main trail again. But here comes the funny part. When we reached the parking area, we were so tired and hungry that we just sat on the ground eating chips like two exhausted tourists who had survived a jungle. Honestly,
That sounds like a very dramatic holiday.
it was, and we weren't finished. When we drove back to the hotel, it suddenly started raining heavily, and when we arrived, the hotel had a power cut. No lights, no hot water, nothing. We sat in the dark like, wow, this is definitely not what we imagined.
So both of us had a no hot water holiday. I feel connected to you on a deeper level now.
Same here, but here's the thing. Looking back now, those moments actually taught me something.
Me too. A bad holiday teaches you patience, flexibility, and how to laugh at yourself.
Exactly. And every listener today can learn useful English just by telling their own worst holiday story. You use past tense naturally. I went, I walked, I got lost, I felt tired, I ate, I stayed. All these moments become sentences.
And storytelling makes language real. You're not memorizing grammar, you're sharing your life.
And your worst holiday can be funny, sad, stressful, or just unlucky, but it always becomes a great story later.
True. And I think the best part is that even bad holidays give you something. Maybe a lesson, maybe a memory, maybe a story that makes people laugh for years.
Exactly. So, for everyone listening, after this episode, we want you to try something. Take 1 minute and tell yourself your worst holiday story in English. You don't need to be perfect, just honest.
Tell the story the way you lived it, the mistakes, the chaos, the feelings. That's how you grow your English and understand yourself at the same time.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope this episode made you smile, taught you something, and maybe reminded you of your own holiday disasters.
We love sharing our stories with you, and we love hearing yours. You're not just improving your English, you're also understanding your life more deeply.
This is Luna.
And this is Nima.
See you next time on Speaking Friendly. Stay warm, stay calm, and stay curious.